Have you ever looked in the mirror and wished you were different? Wished you didn't have that one flaw, that one mistake in your past, or that one thing you just can't seem to get right? I know I have. We live in a world that constantly pushes this idea of perfection. Perfect looks, perfect careers, perfect lives, plastered all over our screens. But what if I told you that this chase for perfection is the very thing holding you back from your true worth? Let me share a story with you. In a small village, a water bearer had two large pots. Each hung on the ends of a pole, which he carried across his neck. One of the pots had a crack in it, while the other pot was perfect. At the end of the long walk from the stream to the house, the perfect pot always delivered a full portion of water. The cracked pot, however, arrived only half full. For 2 whole years, this went on daily. The water bearer delivered only 1.5 pots of water to his home. Of course, the perfect pot was proud of its accomplishments. It was flawless. But the poor cracked pot was ashamed of its own imperfection. Miserable that it could only do half of what it had been made to do. After 2 years of what it perceived as bitter failure, it spoke to the water bearer one day by the stream. "I am ashamed of myself," it cried. "Because of this crack in my side, water leaks out all the way back to your house." The water bearer smiled kindly. As we returned to the house, he said, "I want you to notice the beautiful flowers along the path." Indeed, as they went up the hill, the old cracked pot took notice of the sun warming the beautiful wild flowers on the side of the path, and this cheered it some. But at the end of the trail, it still felt bad because it had leaked out half its load, and so again it apologized to the bearer for its failure. The bearer said to the pot, "Did you notice that there were flowers only on your side of the path, but not on the other pot's side? That's because I have always known about your flaw, so I planted flower seeds on your side of the path. And every day while we walked back, you've watered them." He continued, "For 2 years, I have been able to pick these beautiful flowers to decorate the table. Without you being just the way you are, there would not be this beauty to grace the house." This story hits deep, doesn't it? Each of us is like that cracked pot. We all have our own unique flaws. We're not perfect, but it says the cracks and the flaws we each have that make our lives together so very interesting and rewarding. It's the imperfections that can bring beauty into the world, if we just let them. You might feel worthless sometimes. You might look at your cracks, your anxieties, your past failures, your insecurities and see them as nothing but weaknesses. You see yourself as half empty, just like the pot. You compare yourself to the perfect pots around you, the ones who seem to have it all together, and you feel ashamed. But what if your cracks are exactly where the light gets in? What if those very things you see as weaknesses are the channels through which you can offer something beautiful and unique to the world? Maybe your sensitivity, which sometimes feels like a burden, allows you to connect with others on a profoundly deep level. Maybe your past struggles, which you wish you could erase, have given you an empathy and resilience that can inspire and lift up others who are going through the same thing. Maybe your quirky, unconventional way of thinking, which doesn't always fit in, is the very thing that will lead to a groundbreaking idea or a new form of art. Your worth isn't determined by your ability to be flawless. True self-worth comes from embracing who you are, cracks and all. It comes from understanding that your purpose isn't to be a perfect, sealed container, but to be a vessel that waters the world around you in your own special way. Stop trying to patch up your cracks. Stop hiding them in shame. Instead, start looking for the flowers. Look for the evidence of the good you've brought into the world, not despite your imperfections, but because of them. Think about the people you admire most. Are they perfect, or are they people who have faced adversity, who have been vulnerable, who have turned their pain into purpose? True strength isn't about having no weaknesses. It's about knowing your weaknesses and not letting them define your worth. So, the next time you feel like that cracked pot, remember this story. Remember that you have a purpose. You are not a failure. You are a flower waterer. Your journey, with all its leaks and spills, is creating beauty along the path that you might not even see yet. Your value doesn't decrease based on someone's inability to see your worth. You are not half empty. You are full of potential, full of kindness, full of a unique light that only you can shine. Embrace your beautiful, glorious cracks. They are what make you, you. And you are exactly what the world needs. Thank you so much for watching and spending this time with me. If this message resonated with you, please give this video a like and share it with someone who might need to hear it today. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next video. Until next time, be kind to yourself. You deserve